Ya va a empezar el partido. Se van a enfrentar España contra Gran Bretaña. Empieza ya. Salen los dos equipos a por el disco. Llega primero Gran Bretaña. Empieza a tirar, pero Moisés, el número 10, la para. Ahora vemos un choque en la pared. Está aguantando bien España, aunque Gran Bretaña está haciendo buena presión. Y ahora se para el partido.
Here we've got a referee. I think he's just called that for a stick infringement against the GB team. Spain take the puck out. They flick it out to the wall. Ben Morgan does well there to stop it coming through. Declan McNulty, the captain, takes the puck. He tried to take it off one, but the Spanish side take it off him. The referee has spotted a stick infringement there.
El árbitro coloca el disco. La saca Gran Bretaña. España parece que logra parar, pero el árbitro vuelve a parar el partido.
Right, so we've got a GB puck here. They take it forward, they flick it through the centre of the Spanish. Spain recover it and take it out to the wall.
Esta vez es falta a favor de España. Parece que la saca Arnau Sánchez. Sí. Avanza España, aunque Gran Bretaña logra parar el ataque. La coge Gran Bretaña. Y España la lleva a la banda. Ahora estamos viendo aquí una lucha que de la que sale España, empieza a ganar metros. Empieza a tirar. España continúa avanzando, pese a los intentos de Gran Bretaña de pararlo. Y al final Gran Bretaña logra hacerse con el disco, aunque España intenta recuperarla. Gran Bretaña sigue avanzando. La recupera España, aunque Gran Bretaña sigue dándolo todo para intentar recuperar el disco. Estamos viendo buenas luchas. Y el árbitro vuelve a parar el partido. Golpe de stick. Falta a favor de España.
The referee spotted a stick infringement there against GB. The Spanish side take the puck. They flick it straight forward. It's hard to make out what's going on here. They take it out to the sub-bin area. GB get the puck back. They flick it forward into the centre, swimming towards the other wall. The Spanish side recover it and take it back. Spain are doing very well here, pushing forward in numbers. GB recover it. They're flicking forward. We might have a potential swim on here. Doing very well here. GB take it back to the other wall. They flick it forward. It's just a one-on-one now. Spain do very well defending that puck. Great reading of the game there by the Spanish defender. Declan McNulty picks the puck up. Declan McNulty's on goal. Oh, the GB captain didn't quite get that in then. Spain take the puck out to the corner. The referee spotted a stick infringement.
Bueno, parece que va a haber penalti a favor de Gran Bretaña. Salen todos los jugadores del campo para preparar el penalti. Bajan ya los jugadores. Gran Bretaña con el disco, hace un tiro y entra gol. De momento se adelanta Gran Bretaña, pero España todavía puede remontar. Esto es solo un gol de desventaja y hay mucho tiempo para remontarlo.
That was great work there by a Manchester player there, scoring his first international goal. Great work, Declan. Keep it up. I'm sure that'll be one of many goals in his international career for GB. Seems to be a lot of work done in the centre of this game rather than the previous encounter the other day. A lot faster than before. But I can still see GB edging this game. So yesterday's result was 5-3 for Great Britain. It was 2-2 at half time, and then GB put their legs into motion and managed to get a couple more goals to take it to 5-3 in the end. Here we've got a stick infringement.
Bueno, ahora parece que va a haber falta a favor de España. Vamos a ver si España puede aprovechar y meter un gol. Venga, vamos chicos. La saca España. Venga, que esta puede ser la oportunidad buena de meter un gol. Parece que Gran Bretaña ha logrado pararlo. Pero ahí no hay que subirse, hay que darlo todo para meter el disco en la chapa. Hay que meter el disco en la chapa. Parece que España vuelve a intentarlo fuerte, pero Gran Bretaña lo vuelve a parar. La vuelve a coger España. Venga, que esta puede ser la oportunidad buena. Venga, venga, venga. Parece que Gran Bretaña esta vez lo logra sacar y el árbitro pita falta.
Right, we've got a referee timeout now. Right. Oh, got a penalty shot. Oh. That's 1-1 now. Both sides have got a penalty shot.
Bueno, vemos que España parece que ha empatado. También de penalti. Vamos a ver si ahora se pueden venir arriba con el gol y lograr ganar a Gran Bretaña. Solo tienen que jugar a su juego y se les puede ganar. Pilla el disco Gran Bretaña. España logra parar. Y el árbitro para el partido.
And we have another referee timeout. Spain have a free puck. They swim it towards the GB. Nice little bit of skill there by the Spanish player. Goes out to the wing, flicks it back in. GB doing very well here, all down in numbers. Goes down to the corner. I think Declan's out of the. I think he's in the sub. Oh, he's in the sin bin. That's not great. Just taking it to the corner now. Another 10 seconds before the GB captains can get back in again. Oh. Spain doing very well there, pushing forward. And that is...
Ahora sí que sí, ahora sí que ha sido gol. Y vamos a ver si ahora parece que España se ha puesto las pilas. A ver si pueden ya remontar. Se colocan ambos equipos, también se colocan los árbitros. El equipo en negro Gran Bretaña ha pedido un tiempo muerto. Parece que Saúl, el árbitro, el entrenador de España, también está hablando. Se termina el tiempo muerto. Y ahora se reiniciará el partido. Dan la salida, van los dos equipos a por el disco, la coge Gran Bretaña, aunque ha estado cerca de cogerla España. España la lleva a la banda y el árbitro pita falta.
GB captain Declan McNulty takes the puck, swims it out, keeps on going, takes it past another one. Oh, they take it to the corner. Spain do very well preventing that attack.
Bueno, falta a favor de España. Vamos a ver si puede aprovechar para ganar unos metros. La saca Arnau Sánchez. Hay una expulsión en Gran Bretaña. Vemos como España ha llegado hasta el campo rival. Ahora se concentra toda la acción en la esquina. Y el árbitro vuelve a parar el juego.
And we've got another Manchester player sent out again, unfortunately. I think Isaac needs to not lose his temper as much. Spain GB have the free puck. They flick it out towards the sub-bin wall. Spain take it off the wall, spin into GB do very well to recover then. They've got a potential breakaway here. The Spanish back read that beautifully and cut it out. They take it back. Bit of a wild flick there by GB.
Vemos que el equipo blanco ha pedido tiempo muerto. Saúl querrá preparar alguna jugada. La verdad es que España está está muy cerca de la portería de Gran Bretaña. Solo falta meterla. Por el resto están jugando muy bien. Solo queda que entre el disco en la chapa. Vemos a Alex Quintero nervioso. ...20 segundos de tiempo muerto. Ya vuelve Saúl a la zona de donde están los entrenadores. Y España se dispone a sacar la falta. Parece que la saca Oriol Moraleda. Se llevan el disco a la esquina. Vemos una buena recuperación de Arnau Sastre. Y el árbitro vuelve a parar el juego.
Declan McNulty takes the puck, the free puck, flicks it out towards the wall. But there was 3 Spanish players on him then, took it straight off him straight away. Spain take it out into the centre. Bit of a wild flick there. GB take the puck back. They've got a potential breakaway here. You turn on it. Swimming it out towards the corner. GB captain's still down. Turns and flicks it, but can't find anyone. Spanish side are all down in numbers now. Only a minute and a half of the first half to go. Spain are doing very well. Managed to take it out of the corner and are pushing forward.
Tiempo muerto de los árbitros. Parece que van a comentar la última jugada. Vemos que es falta a favor de España. Bueno. Y no, expulsan a uno de España. Creo que es a Moisés. Pero sí, es falta a favor de España. Vemos que pese a que pone que hay 2 jugadores españoles expulsados, parece que solo hay uno. Y el árbitro vuelve a parar.
GB need to capitalise on one of the Spanish players is out. He's out for another 30 seconds, so we can get another goal. That'd be more than ideal before going into the second half. The GB captain, Declan McNulty, takes the puck, swims it straight into the heart of the Spanish midfield then. Referee spotted a stick infringement there.
El jugador expulsado era Tomás, no Moisés. Y ahora vuelve a haber tiempo muerto de los árbitros. Cuando quedan 4 segundos para que España vuelvan a ser 6. Eso significa que Tomás seguramente se incorporará ya directamente a la jugada. Y ahora sí que hay uno expulsado. Vemos que es Víctor. Ahora España va a jugar durante unos pocos segundos, va a jugar a 4. Tienen que defender ese gol como sea. Esperar a que entre Tomás y ya aguantar hasta que entre Víctor y volver a ser 6. España aguanta, ya puede entrar Tomás. Tienen que llevar el disco a la zona de cambio e ir cambiando para estar lo más fresco posible. Y se termina la primera parte. De momento España está aguantando bien. Ha faltado solo el gol. Y ha sido la mala suerte de que el penalti de Gran Bretaña haya entrado. Pero España perfectamente podría ir ganando. Solo queda rematar la faena.
Yeah, GB playing very well here. It's a similar outcome to yesterday, apart from it's half the number of goals. So hopefully we can continue like this. We should win the second half and overall win the game. Right, just 10 seconds to go before we start the second half. If you've just tuned in, Great Britain are in black and Spain are in white. GB win the puck at the start. They take it out towards the simbin wall, the sub-bin wall. The referee spotted a stick infringement.
Parece que va a ser falta en contra de España. Cuando vemos que Víctor se incorpora al juego. La saca Gran Bretaña. Aunque parece que España la está logrando parar. El disco se va a la banda. España empieza a avanzar. Gran Bretaña parece que logra cortar el avance, pero ha sido momentáneo. Ahora Tomás iba con el disco, pero lo han logrado parar. Y Víctor no ha podido hacer nada para ayudarle. Arnau Sánchez la lleva a la otra banda. Ahora vemos que España avanza bien. Está avanzando muy bien. Si siguen así, esta puede ser una jugada buena de gol. Están avanzando muy bien, muy juntos. Esto tiene que ir dentro. Y va dentro. Gol de España. España se adelanta. España logra adelantarse contra Gran Bretaña. Parece que el gol ha sido de Arnau Sastre.
It's not what I wanted to hit. Not what I wanted really. 2-1 to the Spanish side. I'm sure the GB boys can pull it back. There's only 12 minutes to go. Can easily get a couple of goals in that time. Stick infringement against the Spanish again. Kai Parkin takes the free puck, flicks it into the centre. GB flick it, keep going forward. Unfortunately, forced out wide away from goal. Spain doing very well, holding it on that back wall there. All the GP players are down. Referee spotted another foul.
Bueno, parece que la falta es a favor de España. España saca el disco. Empiezan a ir avanzando, aunque Gran Bretaña logra detenerlos. España vuelve a construir bien la jugada. Y el árbitro vuelve a parar el juego. Esta vez parece que la falta va a ser en contra de España. Gran Bretaña saca la falta, empieza a avanzar con el disco. España parece que logra pararlos. aunque Gran Bretaña sigue intentándolo. Están bastante cerca de portería. España intentando llevar el disco a la banda. Parece que empiezan a avanzar bien. Han logrado detener el ataque. Moisés va con el disco. La coge Víctor. Víctor intenta hacer un pase a Tomás. Vemos a Arnau Sastre cogiendo el disco. De un pase a Sánchez. España avanza muy bien. Haciendo cambios de banda. Esto puede ser otra jugada clara de gol. Aunque Gran Bretaña parece que ha logrado recuperar el disco. Y el árbitro para.
Right, the Spanish side have another free puck against GB in our third. Oh shit. They take the puck, they swim it towards, they flick it forward. And that is... oh, stick infringement against the Spanish side. That'll give the GB boys a couple of seconds to regroup and get ready and push forward. GB swim it out towards the sub-bin wall, pushing forward in numbers now. 8 minutes of play to go. They're pushing forward. It's a complete contrast to the game yesterday. Oh. The referee has spotted a stick infringement against GB.
Falta en contra de Gran Bretaña. Ahora España puede aprovechar para avanzar unos buenos metros. Tienen que seguir jugando como en estas últimas jugadas, que se han acercado mucho a la portería de Gran Bretaña y con claras ocasiones de gol. La saca España. Abre hacia la banda, la lleva Moisés. Ahora Arnau Sastre luchando contra dos británicos. Damián peleando por el disco. La vuelve a coger Arnau Sastre. Hace un pase. La coge Uriol. España haciendo muy buenas jugadas. La coge Moisés. Están ya muy cerca de la portería. España la vuelve a llevar a la banda. Cada vez más y más cerca de la portería. Y falta.
Great Britain have a free puck. So they're going to use this hopefully to push forward. Toby Kill flicks it out. Ben Morgan does very well there. Keeps swimming it out. Is that Jackson with the puck? Keeps swimming it out towards the far corner. Spanish side doing very well, tracking back in numbers. Oh. Spanish side doing very well in the defence. Another call by the referee. Stick infringement against GB, I think.
Falta en contra de España. Vemos a Arnau Sastre expulsado. Saúl ha pedido tiempo muerto. Ahora España lo que tiene que hacer es aguantar como pueda. Tienen que como mínimo mantener este resultado y de la manera que están jugando lo pueden ampliar a 1-3 perfectamente. Pero ahora mientras sean 5 tienen que aguantar y en cuanto esas 3 se una, ir con todo a atacar. 10 segundos de tiempo muerto. Vuelven los entrenadores. Gran Bretaña se dispone a sacar la falta. Es una falta que puede ser peligrosa, pero parece que España la está cortando bien. Y Gran Bretaña logra empatar el partido. 2-2 a falta de 5 minutos. Aún así, España puede ganar, solo tienen que creérselo.
It's 2-2, and that was a great goal by Jackson, number 7. Great goal. Keep it up. So it's 2-2 now with just over 4 minutes of play to go. And I can see GB using this momentum now to get another goal or 2, which should finish the Spanish side off. And we've got a call by the referee, which is a stick infringement against GB. Spain going down nice and early. GB follow a couple of seconds later. GB win the puck. Ooh. A call by the referee, and that is I think that was gloving by Great Britain then, an advantage to Spain.
Vemos que falta en contra de España, la saca Gran Bretaña. España parece que logra detener el ataque en la banda. Vemos mucha pelea por el disco. Se vuelve a detener el partido. Parece que un jugador de Gran Bretaña ha sido expulsado. Vemos que es Caleb Pullen, el número 12. España saca la falta. Gran Bretaña va a estar durante 2 minutos a 5. Eso puede ser una buena oportunidad para que España marque. Vemos que España va con el disco. Están avanzando por la banda y se vuelve a detener el juego.
GB take the free puck with Toby Cole flicking it straight through into the centre there. Pushing forward, he keeps down, he turns on it, wins it back again. Takes it to the wall. Under 2 minutes of play now. The referee has spotted gloving against GB.
Vamos a ver. Haga España la falta. Puede ser una buena oportunidad para avanzar unos metros importantes. Vemos cómo España lucha por acercarse a portería. Gran Bretaña hace lo posible para evitar que España llegue. Parece un inicio de escapada. España haciendo esfuerzos por pararla. Parece que ya en la banda ha terminado. Queda menos de un minuto de juego. Empate 2-2. Gran Bretaña intenta ir a por el gol. España tiene que aguantar. Ahora parece que España logra hacerse con el disco, iniciar una escapada. La lleva Damián. Damián se la pasa a Sánchez. Ahora la coge el 7 de Gran Bretaña. Y es falta.
...16 seconds to go now. As it's under 2 minutes, the clock will stop. Spain drive with the puck forward. GB doing very well to hold out for the last 10 seconds now. They need to just get it out into a corner or a wall and just hold it there. 2 seconds. I think GB should have gone out for a win, like how they did yesterday. I think they'll be kicking themselves. They should have won this game.
Bueno, parece que ya el partido está acabado a falta de ver si los árbitros deciden pitar algo. El resultado es 2-2. Bien. Se pita el tiempo y ya termina el partido. España ha jugado muy bien. Han faltado meter algunas ocasiones claras de gol, pero se lo han creído más que ayer y han demostrado que pueden luchar por todo. Solo ha faltado la puntillita de ganar, pero ha sido un muy buen partido de España. Vamos a los dos equipos haciendo un rondo. Y bueno, esto ha sido el partido. Un partido bastante bonito. 2-2. Aunque España se ha mostrado en muchas ocasiones claramente superior.
Just to conclude, GB under-19 men's 2, Spain under-19 men's 2.
Hello and welcome to the Sheffield Underwater Hockey Championships. We're on day 2 here and we've got GB under-19 girls in white versus France under-19 girls. Currently got Ella Tomlinson and Tegan sat out for the GB girls. It's going to be an interesting match. The under-24 girls played France an hour earlier, and they drew, so it should be interesting what the outcome of this match will be. And just under 30 seconds before the match starts, that's under-19 women's division, GB versus France, GB in white, France in black. Here we go, France beating GB to the puck, trying to drive through the GB formation. GB trying to absorb that attack, and number 11, Rosie Winter, looking to take that and drive it to the wall, passing it, laying it off to Vicky Crawford, who's looking to drive it up the wall against the French opposition. Number 6 for France, neutralising that attack and starting a drive, and it looks like it's a call by the refs. Stick infringement against GB. France getting the first advantage puck of the match. France taking the puck and looking to create a drive into the centre of the pool, but it's neutralised by the back line by Chloe, number 7. Vicky looking for that forward pass but not quite making it. But no, Megan's managed to pull it back, and there's a drive coming on from Pearl Winter, looking for her other forward to continue the drive but not quite making it to Abby Calvert, and Abby gets the drive and drives towards the goal. Can she get the support from her players? No, France defend into the corner. France taking the attack and looking to create a drive up the channel, looking for their players, getting the support that they need to make that drive and make good ground. And here's a beautiful drive from that player in France, that French player, but it had no support, so GB take it to the wall. France having that player ahead of them, looking for that forward pass, but GB defend the goal yet again. Pearl Winter trying to take the puck from regain possession for her team. Megan pinning it on the wall, looking for that forward pass to Pearl Winter, looking to make that drive, but it comes up against the French opposition. The French is just aggressively trying to use their drive to get into the goal, and it looks like, let's see what the refs say. It's a goal, the first goal of the match to France. Number 9, I think that was. We'll see in a bit. Oh. France beating GB to the puck. Amazing support from the drive, like 4 players down from the strike, enabling that drive. But GB take it to the wall, try make that progress up the wall. But Jazz Liddard coming up against two French women on the wall, and just Abby Calvert trying to neutralise the drive up the wall as well. France looking for that back player and just coming down in time to make that drive into the centre. Can GB defend it? And it looks like they can. It's taken to the corner, looking for that support from GB, creating that drive up the wall. And now Megan's taking it and driving it, and then number 5 from GB creating a beautiful drive up the pool, just losing possession, but she's got the support. Rachel Davis, the captain, seeing that space and swimming for it. And there's a call by the refs. It's barging against GB. It's disheartening to see, but that's what the refs call. GB setting up behind the puck once again, ready for that attack, but France down in numbers, looking for that forward pass, coming up against Megan, who's trying to push it past, and then Vicky Crawford making that back switch into the centre. Chloe taking that and using that drive and into the space, but it's neutralised by 2 French attackers. France just seeming to beat GB in numbers on the puck, and it's giving them that edge by the looks of it. And there's another calls by the ref, and it's against France. GB get an advantage puck in the French half on the goal line. Let's hope they can get the numbers down, and let's hope they're not too tired to get this goal. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite make it, and France take it to the wall, but there's a counter-attack. GB have the support, they're going for the goal, they're looking for, but France beautifully clear it from the goal, and there's a call from the refs. And it's gloving against the French. Maybe it wasn't such a clean clear from the goal after all, and GB getting another advantage puck straight in front of the goal, so they can get their numbers down and get the goal in. And it looks like from the body language it might be a goal, and the refs are confirming it's a goal. GB take the first goal of their match, taking it to a draw. It looks like it's going to be a tight game from GB versus France, much like the under-24s women's earlier today. It's number 4, Rachel Davis, the captain, who scored, not Sophie Speed. Apologies for the technical difficulties. The overlay is fixed, but apparently the players aren't. And black call a timeout. France having a timeout. Have Joe and Belinda just talking to the subs. And as a call, starting again. France just beating GB to puck, looking to take that drive up the wall under the subspin. Abby Calvert trying to get through that formation, using her speed to get through, but it's not quite making it. And beautiful defending from Chloe Edwards there. There's another call by the refs. Refs saying stick infringement against GB. France getting an advantage puck in the GB half. Appears to be not quite central to the pool, but they take it to the centre. Again, beautiful defending from Chloe and Vicky along the back line. They train together in Pembroke, so you know they're going to link up quite well. And you can see it's paying off with the back line. And France getting through, making a drive through the centre, and is called by the refs. And it's against France. Barging against France. Quite an evenly matched game going on here. GB looking to take that drive up the wall, flick it to the half side. And it gains them some ground and finds some space, and they've got the support. Rachel Davis making that beautiful swim, mugging off some French players and just going for the goal. Does she have the support? She has the support. Can they get the goal? It looks like they might be able to get, but no, France clear it from the goal, and there's a call by the refs. And it's GB against GB, barging against GB. It looked like the ref was specifically pointing someone out there. I couldn't see who. GB pushed back, which is disheartening from a beautiful drive from Rachel Davis, the captain. France down in numbers and just using that support to create a strong drive, but coming up against Rosie Winter, she's just such a strong back player. But France making that drive, breaking through, down in numbers, 4 French players going behind the puck, creating momentum towards the goal. And it looks like, but no, it's defended beautifully by the back line of GB. Under the subspin, hopefully we can get some rapid subs going on here, get some fresh players in. And it's the free space and this drive and a breakaway swim, and it's support from GB, but it's not quite in the right place, so France take it to the wall. But Abby Calvert getting that drive on for GB, looking amazing drive, but not, and then France taking it and just driving it out. But Abby's not taking no for an answer, and she looks like she wants that goal, and she does. And the refs agree, it is a goal, it's a beautiful goal. Great tenacity from Abby Calvert there. Interesting overlay that we're seeing. We're now watching the under-19 men's Argentina versus Spain. No, we're not. Under-19 women's GB versus France. It's a good game, it's evenly matched, and we're seeing some great play from both teams. We've got a drive here from the back line. Vicky Crawford going for that, but there's a call by the refs. It looked like there was a bit of a delay picking that call up, so it's disheartening to see a drive that just doesn't pay off. But it's against GB. GB pushed all the way back. France looking to pass forward to one of their three forwards. France yet again down the numbers, a tactic we've seen with all the age groups really of France, but no, the back line well defended from GB again, passing to Pearl Winter on the forward line, looking to create a drive up that wall. Rachel Davis there for support, but not quite in the place that was helpful to Pearl. Rosie Winter, Pearl's twin, using that support, trying to create that drive. Rachel Davis laying it off, enabling her team, but not quite. France managing to get that, but no, it comes up against GB, and GB make a drive, trying to lay it off to the centre, but not quite, and looking for that support and making that drive, and it looks like a beautiful drive and beautiful work from GB. Let's see what the refs say about it. It's the goal for GB, 3-1. We'll see in a bit who scored that goal, but really it was amazing team effort from GB. Number 9, Abby Calvert again. Big up Yorkshire. And here we go again. Another strike. France just beating GB to puck. Down with the numbers, down with the support. Number 3 from France. Creating that drive, but it's just getting broken apart by the opposition. And there's a call by the refs. It's stick infringement against France. GB getting another advantage puck. And there's a ref timeout. The refs are going to console what they think they should call this. And it looks like Vicky Crawford is being sent out for 1 minute from GB. So GB are now down to 5 players in the pool. Chloe Edwards coming in on the back line. France trying to neutralise the drive by GB. GB taking it to the sub-bin wall. France finding that space, looking for that drive, coming up against the back line, looking for that support, but not quite in the but then she finds the support. But beautiful clear from GB again. A really strong backline GB performance. And it's another call by the refs. Oh wait, no, that's half time. Amazing match that's going on here. Beautiful work from both teams. We go into half time with Vicky Crawford still sat on the side. Half an hour, no, not half an hour, 30 seconds. Jesus, half an hour. 30 seconds in the second half. She will not be able to play. Got 3 goals for GB, 1 goal for France going into the second half. And welcome back. Just under a minute before we start the second half of this game, the 33rd match of the World Age Groups Championships in Sheffield 2019 for underwater hockey. We have the under-19 women's division, GB versus France, GB in white, France in black. GB taking a lead from the first half, 3-1. Let's hope they can keep it up and maintain their advantage. Don't drop in tiredness, getting tired or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen the overlays going and I just realised that court's not streaming because
Fatigue. We are just about to start with Vicky Crawford sat out on the side in the sin bin, serving 30 seconds, and switch over to the underwater camera. France yet again beating GB to the puck, looking to take that drive through the centre of their formation, and they're down in numbers and it looks like they're getting that drive, but no, again with the back line of GB defending really well this match, taking it to the corner, potentially enabling some forwards to sub, but no, and there's a call by the refs. Stick infringement against France, refs pointing at a particular French player. Vicky Crawford about to get let into the pool. GB will soon be returning to 6 players. And there we have, Rachel taking the free puck for her team, to the wall, looking to get a drive up the wall, but France break through that opposition. Not quite enough though, and GB neutralise the attack back onto the wall under the subspin. There's a call by the refs. It's gloving against GB. GB have to be careful with right bats on that right wall, just because it's so much easier to glove on that wall. They need to be more aware to turn their bat over and go up that way. And France taking the advantage puck right in front of the GB goal, down in numbers, looking to target the left side of the goal, but no, it gets through to the centre. And let's see what the refs are saying. It's a goal by France, taking the first goal of this second half. It's a really evenly matched game of this age groups. Number 9 from France scoring that goal. Abby Calvert just trying to bash through that French opposition. Rachel Davis looking to see what she's going to do, and Daisy looking to pass along the back, but not quite making it to that forward. But it's alright because she's got the support from Rosie, and Rosie's creating that drive, but there's a call from the refs. And refs are saying it's against GB, it's stick infringement against GB. France getting another advantage puck. And here we go again, France taking the advantage puck, flicking it to one of their 3 forwards in front of them. Vicky Crawford looking to go through those 3 French players, but it doesn't quite work, and France gets some ground on GB. But it's underneath the GB subspin, and there's a amazing drive across the pool. A back pass to Abby Calvert, who created an amazing. I mean, Abby's. No, it's Daisy. It's Daisy. And there's a call by the refs, and it's against GB. GB need to be a bit more careful here. They're getting a few fouling calls. They don't want to go down to another 5 players. France taking the advantage puck, yet again trying to pass it to one of those 3 forwards to create, trying to go through that drive. France taking it to the wall. GB pinning it on the wall, looking for that spot, and they take it to Albie Calvert and then Megan Callan, and then looking to get that drive up the wall, and there's Pearl Winter who can get the drive, looking for that support, turning around, can't quite find it, but she goes on anyway, and an amazing drive. It's beautiful work from GB yet again, but France beautifully defend it, taking it to the wall underneath their sub spin, and getting some fresh players in probably any second now. And it's a call by the refs. Gloving against the French player. GB getting an advantage puck in the French half near the French goal line. And it's a timeout called by Joe Pitchforth, the coach of GB. Just under 10 minutes left of this really good game that we've got going on here. And here we are setting up just after the GB timeout. GB setting up behind the puck. And here we go again. France taking it to the wall, and there's a call by the refs. Stick infringement pointing to number 5 of GB. That's Abigail Hibbard. GB get pushed back, and France get an advantage puck underneath their sub bin. Looks like a drive up the wall, but no, there's a call by the refs. It's a French player getting out. Number 3 from France. Milan de... I can't pronounce French, so I'm not going to offend anyone by saying that. And GB getting another advantage puck in the French half, 6 versus 5. France making that drive, coming up against the back opposition, Rosie Winter. Oh, it's not, it's Zoe no, not Zoe. Chloe, sorry. And then there's Rosie Winter looking for that pass to her captain, Rachel Davis, but France taking that, just beating GB with that body position on the ground. But Abby Calvert, some beautiful double teaming from GB there, getting a drive to the goal with 2 supporting GB players, but somehow France managed to defend it. GB looking to attack that corner of the goal, but France again defending it quite well. Good defending from the French players, but still Chloe looking to create that switch to the forwards, but trying to drive it into the goal. France again defending it. Can tell the players are getting too tired because there's just not enough bodies on the ground. It's 1v1 hockey at the moment, and now France getting a drive on, now with 2 players on the ground with support, getting a breakaway swim, but not quite. Vicky Crawford from Pembroke neutralising that, and then the back line coming in, trying to prevent those breakaway swims, and it's just almost breaking down the French opposition, and it worked. They managed to get it to the wall. Just fighting possession between the 2 players. And there we go, passing to Megan, who gets some space, looking to create a drive with 2 supporting GB players, 3 supporting GB players actually. And now another drive, but it's underneath the French sub-bin. And France counteracting with another drive. Some good even matching of the game here that we're seeing. France making some slow progress up that far wall, taking it just underneath the GB sub-in, and we see some really quick subbing going on, utilising that and getting fresh players in, but France switching along, creating a drive, and then coming up against Daisy Wright, who manages to prevent that and passes it to Megan, but no, French managed to regain possession. They've got 4 players looking to get into, but now they've got 2, and it's taken almost into the corner by France.
Don't be afraid to finish saying what you're saying good stuff.
Yeah.
Just because something else changes.
And we're getting some beautiful defending from GB here. France looking to push off that barrier. There's a call by the refs here. Stick infringement against GB. Not good news for GB, but good news for the French. Setting up with an advantage puck on the GB goal line. We might be seeing an equal score here. With 5 minutes left of the match, but amazing drive out from the centre of the goal. And France take that breakaway split and then got an amazing support from GB, just trying to edge their way past France, and France managed to neutralise that, looking for that attack, but can't quite make it. And then there's another drive from GB. Can she get the support? If she needs it, she can. It's there. France managing to defend it though. France looking for that player but can't find it. She's just thrown it into empty space, hoping that could help her, buy her some time, but GB taking that and creating a drive, and then now we've got another drive from GB, but France again defending it to the corner. We've got Abby Calvert here looking to, and then we've got a call from the rest now. Abby Calvert was looking to neutralise that drive by the French, and now we've got a ref's call, and it's advantage puck to GB. It was gloving up the wall by the French. Again, it's tough driving up the wall with a right hand stick and glove on the right wall. It's just, you just have to turn the bat over, otherwise you will get called up for gloving. And here we go, Abby taking that, trying to drive it into the goal. GB looking to attack the left-hand corner of the goal. And France using that and neutralising that and defending it to the corner of their, away from their sub-bin. And it looks like they might be able to get it, but there's a switch across the goal by France, looking to get under the sub-bin, potentially force some new players away from the other side. France getting a drive on now with support, managing to get off and get that drive, coming up against GB on the back line, but France have 3 down, creating a drive towards the goal, going underneath the GB sub-bin, and we see some subs going on so we can get some fresh players in, which I think GB will appreciate. And we've got 2.5 minutes just under left of this match. There's another drive by GB up the wall with 5 players down, but coming up against that French opposition. You'd almost want you to see GB use that player advantage and we've got another drive by GB to the goal, and we've got The left forward looking to get it and just put it in the goal. And let's see what the refs say. It's another goal by GB, taking the lead 4-2 to France with 1 minute 45 left of this game. Number 9, Abby Calvert again, ensuring that that drive was utilised and got in the goal. And here we go again on the strike. France, you can just see the pain trying to get to the puck first, and they're not so. You can see they're not so strong on the puck now. Looking to switch along, but France getting that drive on with 3 players for support, but not quite in the right position that they want to. And Daisy using that, creating a drive up the wall, and then switching across, looking for that player support. And GB again with that support. Some beautiful support from GB in this match. And again, France looking for the drive, but coming up against the back line. Vice captain Chloe. And Daisy looking for a drive, using them legs, trying to get a drive. And there's another drive by Pearl, the support by GB, and Abby Calvert again looking to drive, looking at an amazing flip. And it looks like it might be and it's another goal for GB, as the refs just confirmed. Just under 10 seconds left of the match. GB getting 5-2 over France, beating the under-24 women's French scoreline this morning. And that's time. What a beautiful match. Great display from both teams. That's under-19 women's division, GB versus France. GB winning the match 5-2 to France. Amazing scores. I think it was 4 goals for Abby Calvert. Well done, Abby Calvert.